Peace, peace. My name is AO. This is the Ringside Club. Now check this out. Not too long ago on theringsideclub.com, I wrote a blog article explaining how, in my opinion, Sean Waltman is one of the most influential pro wrestlers ever. Definitely from the early 90s, mid 90s, all the way up to nowadays, present day. I think he's one of the most influential pro wrestlers of all time. So, in case you're not on board, you disagree, you haven't seen the article, or you're just not sure where I'm going with this yet, give me a few minutes. I'll break it down. Odds are Sean Waltman probably influenced you whether you know it or not. If you've ever thrown up one of these, too sweet, or you pointed at your nether regions for a suckered crotch chop, you have the man known as the 1-2-3 Kid, 6, X-Pac, to thank. According to Kevin Nash, Sean Waltman was the Clique member that introduced the now infamous hand signal to the rest of the crew while they toured Europe. In 1996, Nash and Scott Hall left the WWF for WCW, and they used that wolf as the official hand gesture for the New World Order. Sean Waltman leaves the Federation and joins his buddies in the NWO later that same year. About 2 years later, Waltman returns to WWF and joins fellow Clique member Triple H, plus China and the New Age Outlaws to form version 2 of D-Generation X. By now, the crotch chop was seen weekly on Monday Night Raw, and you might credit Shawn Michaels, founding DX member, with making it popular on TV. But guess who he got it from? Here's the story straight from HBK himself. Quote, "The first place I remember seeing it was Sean Waltman, who, then known as the 1-2-3 Kid and later X-Pac, was doing it all over the UK. Then all of a sudden, we were doing it as a group, to each other, kind of thinking it was funny." End quote. Stop right there. Let me break it down. D-Generation X, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, crotch chop, got it from Sean Waltman. NWO, New World Order, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Too Sweet, got it from Sean Waltman. What does that all mean today? Well, for starters, the last 10 years of pro wrestling saw the rise of another supergroup, the Bullet Club. Prince Devitt, now known as Finn Balor, AJ Styles, the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, Hangman Page, Adam Cole, Cody Rhodes, just to name a few former members and current top guys across the entire industry, WWE and AEW. Hell of a list, but how did the Bullet Club become so popular? Well, aside from dope matches in New Japan and Ring of Honor, they caught the attention of nostalgic Monday Night War Attitude Era fans by using that old wolf sign, rechristening it the Too Sweet and the crotch chop. Thousands of t-shirts were sold, and you can draw a straight line from the Bullet Club to the formation of the aforementioned AEW, All Elite Wrestling. Stop right there. Bullet Club was cool and compared to the New World Order because of the Too Sweet and the crotch chop, which means the Bullet Club got all the cool shit from Sean Waltman. Let's not ignore the in-ring, because obviously the man could go. He became the ultimate undersized underdog after his upset win over Razor Ramon on episode 17 of Monday Night Raw. Some say that's the greatest upset in modern wrestling. There was the clinic that he and Bret Hart put on in 1994. Some people say that's one of the best, if not the best match on Monday Night Raw in its history. He tagged with Razor to face the Heartbreak Kid and Big Daddy Cool on the Action Zone. Pretty sure I still have that on VHS. As 1/3 of the original Wolfpack, the OG Wolfpack, of course, with Hall and Nash. He took on Ric Flair, Roddy Piper, and the NFL's Kevin Green. Fire match. He had bangers against Dean Malenko, Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio Jr., and Chris Jericho. He feuded with Shane McMahon over the WWF European Championship and won the tag team titles with Kane. You could pretty much throw on any random Sean Waltman match and be entertained because he's nice. He did not miss. So here's the bottom line. The next time you create a list of the most influential pro wrestlers of all time, in my opinion, save a spot for the kid, Sean Waltman. My name is AO. This is the Ringside Club. Check out the ringsideclub.com. Peace.